I'm going to call to order the regular Community Redevelopment Agency meeting on Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. Let's rise for the invocation and pledge. Lord, thank you for the opportunity to come together to work for the good of the city of Eagle Lake. Help us to discuss the matters at hand in a reasonable way. And also, please hear our thoughts and prayers for Mayor Susie, her fast recovery and return. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll entertain a motion to excuse Susie Wilson.
Roll call. Roll call, sir.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Billings.
Here.
Commissioner Metosh.
Here.
Commissioner Freeze. Here. Commissioner Peta. Here. Commissioner Blackburn.
Here.
Commissioner Kohler.
Here.
And Mayor Wilson could not attend.
I'll entertain a motion to excuse Susie Wilson.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone in the audience who has something to say that's not on the agenda? Let's go to the staff reports. There are no staff reports. There's no old business. New business, consideration of resolution 24 CRA 02.
Chairman, Resolution 24-CRA-02 is a resolution of the Community Redevelopment Agency of the City of Eagle Lake adopting an annual budget for fiscal year 2024-2025 and providing an effective date.
I'll entertain a motion for that.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 24-CRA-02.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Kohler.
Yes.
Commissioner Billings.
Yes.
Commissioner Freeze.
Yes.
Commissioner Peta. No. Commissioner Blackburn.
Yes.
Chairman Metosh.
Yes. Okay, the consent agenda, approval of the regular CRA minutes from 5/6/24. I'll entertain a motion in a second for that.
Make a motion to approve the regular CRA minutes for May 6, 2024.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor? All opposed? City Attorney, do you have anything? Commissioner Blackburn, do you have anything?
No, sir.
Commissioner Cole?
I saw there's a new business that moved in. Which one was that?
Whole Training Center.
Okay. So we've got some activity with the CRA for businesses we've going through, and then we've also got construction starting on the Williams complex this week. I think it's a good time for growth of business in the redevelopment agency district.
Is that the same one that was from Home City?
What was that?
The Polk Training Center,
I visited there today, yeah.
is that the same one that came from rather by Discovery Academy? Off Home
In
City?
Lake Alfred, yeah,
Yes,
they've been around
it
since
is.
1986.
They apparently lost their lease there, and they outgrew what was there. For those of you that are not aware of what's going on there, that is for developmentally challenged individuals. Pretty much every age. Right now they have mostly adults there. I've been there and visited. They are going to grow house plants and things like this, and they retail them out of there. And they do, they've got exercise rooms for other individuals, and they do exercise in the morning and things like that. And they teach them how to work in the society. They are across from Dollar General, so they'll go over and teach them how to shop. If they only have so much money, what they're gonna do with it. They have a little kitchenette for warming stuff, so they teach them that kind of things, washing dishes, all that kind of stuff, so. looks like a pretty good facility. Right now, they're pretty full. I think she's got like 16 individuals. And so they're pretty full, and they're happy to be here. So,
Yeah, they're a really good facility. We actually, all the plants that went around the restaurant actually came from there when they were in Polk City.
yeah.
So she's actually a really sweet lady.
I think they're gonna do good here, and they're looking forward to it. So, and the website, we've got pictures going, Sandy and I went and visited, so you haven't seen them. They won't.
Awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
Rob.
I visited today, and they have open enrollment. They just had an open house, they're not officially open to the public yet. But the adults, it's for adults 18 to 70. Mostly the youngest is 34. Some of the people have been going there for a decade, so they're happy to have a new location. The facility, they don't have steps going into it. They, don't have sidewalks going along the side where people can, kind of talk to them when they're doing their planting. They can stay focused on their tasks. But yeah, they teach them, like Brian was saying, they teach them how to cook and to have, turn things off and time management, and they volunteer a lot. Today they went on a field trip. So it's really about adults. It's adults who won't be on their own, but they're not stuck at home. So they go from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, and they go and they're taught skills inside of there. And so they volunteer, they have their bus they go on, and so it's really about making them more independent in the world with their abilities.
Commissioner Freeman?
No.
Commissioner Freeman?
Yes, I'm just wondering what's happening with the donut shop. I know a few months ago I said we were gonna get that donut shop that's the first one's in Winnebago, and now it's gonna go here. All right, Brian, come on up, what's going on with the donut shop?
I'll just stay up here for a while. Baby Donuts Plus, he had some troubles getting in there. He signed a lease, he hired some guys to clean it out, and they cleaned it out. They ripped everything down to the block walls, so he lost all electrical and everything. So then he had to have some plans drawn up and engineering where all this stuff to be done. He finally got all that, he's got it paid for all his permits. I tried to call him twice this last week to find out where he stands, but I haven't heard back from him.
Okay, thank you.
But as far as I know, he still plans on coming. I haven't heard anything else.
Okay, thank you, I was just wondering. I'm wondering if the city manager is able to go around to the businesses that are here and kind of express the importance of maybe using the facade grant that they're offering that I'm told about to try and get the businesses. I know there isn't a strategic plan in place for businesses, to have a certain look about them, but I'm wondering if that can kind of be like turning over a leaf, or if city manager Tom can go out and kind of face-to-face, express the importance of using that facade grant to make the front of all the businesses, look as best as they can, not to the, not in a hindrance, to their budget, but because they're already offered that grant to fix it up. Also, I'm wondering if we could maybe do a Eagle Lake Business Directory, and that way people who want to support locally, they are aware of all the smaller businesses that are kind of hidden also, like on the other side of the train tracks and things like that. So I'm wondering if we could implement that. And whether that be online or, even if it was just paper or posted somewhere so that if they wanted to.
I'll come up again.
Okay, Brian.
We have, in the works, we have not only a business, but it's a city-wide directory. So it would, businesses would be sponsored in there, but it talks about each department in the city, what they're doing, gives a breakdown, so like code enforcement, permitting, sheriff's department. They'll give them a breakdown of everything that's going on.
Is that gonna be on the website for the city?
It's actually a book that we're working with somebody, Hate City, I think, has one, like Alfred has one.
Yeah.
And the businesses have advertised in them so that they're on every page also, so.
Okay, perfect, thank you. And then also, I'm just wondering, I saw online that there's a business park that's going up, and I'm wondering what exactly the businesses are that are going in there, because that was voted on before I was a commissioner, so I'm just wondering what exactly that is, because that's like a big question for people.
Yeah, at this point, we don't know. It is gonna be show building, basically basically, those to be able to modify to fit specific uses, but all the uses themselves have to conform with the city's own ordinance. But we don't have any specific names yet. We've heard some rumors, but nothing's been confirmed.
Okay. All right, thank you. I guess this would be Brian as well, because he's code. So I know, City Manager Tom, when you were hired, I know when you were the mayor, Corey, that, I read in the ledger that you hired him basically because he had a really strong code background, code enforcement. So I'm wondering, as pertaining to like the businesses, if we could kind of start more of a proactive initiative for like ridiculously large signs that don't fit in with the ordinances, or I know there are business owners that are living on their property and things that are just, they're not allowed. So if we can kind of start an initiative to maybe focus on those things.
We are active at those. The issue is we in Eagle Lake do not have business tax receipts. So that would give us more teeth to go onto the properties and inspect them better. I know of a couple places that I've been told people are living, but if I can't get into their facility because they don't want me there, I can only go where the customers can go. So there's nothing, unless we could physically catch them there at night, the sheriff's department, something like that, maybe.
Okay.
That would be the only way for us to catch them there, living in facilities that they're not supposed to. And then there's a caveat that allows them to have a 24-hour security if they so desire, that could live on the premises. So a 24-hour security guard, even though it may be the property owner or business owner, could stay on that property.
Okay. I guess that would be something also you could get with Sergeant Turner about like the legal.
We've been talking back and forth about a couple of different properties, so
Okay.
We're just trying to catch people, individuals doing stuff. We have issued notices for signage.
Because there doesn't seem like really a uniform like look. So that's what I know I spoke to Tom back in April about like a strategic plan of like making it look a certain way for the businesses along 17, and he said there wasn't one, so I'm just.
There really isn't. There's a sign code, it gives them sizes.
Yeah, and some of them are like billboard sizes just on a small property.
Right. So,
Yeah, there should be some teeth around what the maximum size is based on the square foot.
32 square foot, and we've got building frontage that comes into play for the building sign, so. We've got some different stuff to work on, and we've got a couple that we're fighting with right now because they manipulated signs that weren't allowed and made them non-conforming, so we're fighting right now.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's it for me.
I'll entertain
You say business tax receipts will get you more teeth. I'm asking y'all, why don't we not do it?
I'll tell you what
You just need to school.
I'll explain what I'm
saying. If this is a tool,
You can't do it anymore, Brian. We disabled the business tax receipt, ordinance years ago, I believe, Corey, was it?
couple of years.
We no longer could increase the cost because we never did this study back in the 90s. So we were spending a lot of money and Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, on enforcing it was not recouping any funds.
Yeah, the state locked in what we were able to charge, so we couldn't get any increase in it and what it was costing to.
I understand.
There is something.
But I understand what you're saying about that. And that's what I'm saying is I know I've heard this 2 or 3 times, and I'm trying to understand, but is the business tax thing that much of an expense cost? That's what I'm trying to find out. Somebody enlighten me.
The issue now is we can't reinstate it.
There is, some cities are doing a registration versus a business tax receipt, and I did see something from another municipality on that, and I can research it and possibly bring it forward if you guys would like.
I do also know from our conference at FACE, Florida Association of Code Enforcement this year, we had a class, related to business tax receipts, and they're fighting the state right now. The organization is fighting the state right now to allow cities that didn't partake back in the day to where they get reinstated, because the tax collector and taxes are losing a lot of money for that. So, they'd like to see it reinstated. I know it's being worked on with the governor's office, the tax collection agency, things of that nature, so.
Okay, thank you, Brian.
It may be back again.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
Second.
All in favor?